Okay, it is Monday, August 28th, 2023. So I'm back here again, fourth time in a little over 2 weeks. I wanted to go to a different lake today, but basically this lake has cell reception, and so I needed to have cell reception. So it's one of the reasons I'm here, and a fish as well. So I was here Friday. I was here 3 days ago, and I caught like 17 or 18. Most of it was fishing right behind me there, and that's where I've done the best. In the afternoon, I kind of moseyed on over to the outlet, and on the other side of that, crossed the outlet, and I fished over there. Beautiful looking water over there. Beautiful looking water, but it didn't fish as well as over here. The fish were a little bit larger, but the catching was much slower. So I don't know if it was the time of day or if it's deeper water over there, and this lake does have bull trout in it. So it's possible that there's fewer cutthroats over there because the smaller ones are avoiding the bulls. I don't know. I might be wrong. It just may be bad water. I don't know. So what I'm going to do today, like I said, most of the time I've had most of my best fishing right over here. So what I'm going to do today is I've actually crossed the inlet over here, and I'm gonna start off over here. I'm gonna put my waders on. I'm gonna start over here, and maybe work that shoreline a little bit. I don't know. The wind's blowing this way. It's supposed to change directions later this afternoon. Precipitation, supposed to have 20% chance of precipitation this afternoon. I hope that's all it is. When I was in here Friday, the clouds started rolling at about 3, and the shower started about 4, and instead of the usual 20-minute ordeal, it rained on me the whole way out, and it got heavier and heavier. Wasn't a lot of fun. So I saw one car at the trailhead, but I haven't seen anybody else in here, so it's possible they might be at one of the upper basins. I don't know. I had it all alone to myself on Friday. I suspect I might be the same way today. So anyway, beautiful day up here so far, and more to come. Oh, so it's 10 to 11. I just started fishing, set the depth and everything out here, and I had a fish just knock the indicator here. Interesting. It's the water out here, just out here where I'm fishing. It's 8 feet deep. It drops off pretty good here. That's interesting. I didn't realize it dropped off that much. It could explain why I had issues over here a couple weeks ago when I tried it. We'll see. So I've had a couple of hits. I've had a couple of takes where I've missed the fish. And then I've had a couple of them bump the indicator out here. So this is kind of interesting. It's early yet, but I need to be careful with my depth setting on these flies. It could be that I didn't have them set deep enough. They need to be within a foot or two of the bottom. And like I say, I was just out here when I checked the depth with my eye bobber. It was showing 8 feet, just not 10 yards in front of me here. So and there's fish. I see there's been fish rising here. One of the things I may do later is I may rig up my other rod with my ant and try that, but we'll see what happens. Fishing, I'm getting takes. I'm just having the issues hooking them, I guess. Yeah, there's fish. 2 fish just rose in here. I had one, I had to take a third one, and I actually hooked a fish here, and I lost him here just 2 minutes ago. Flat water. My flies are barely moving, so I'm hoping. Up, there we go. I'm not sure what's going on here. I see multiple fish. So I don't know what was going on here. I don't know if he was being chased by another fish or what, but so he hit the Chironomid. This appears to be a cut. It looks to be about 11-12 inches. I saw 2 fish, so I don't know if... boy, he's alright. He's a nice fish. He's decent. I mean, he's not huge. He's probably about 12 inches or so, but I'll take that. Why not? Okay. He's fat. Alright, here we go. Pretty little cut. Alright, back you go. Alright, my very next cast, I got another one, and what was happening is I was mending the fly. I was mending the line, and of course when you do that, it moves the flies a little bit. Unless you're really, really good, it moves the flies, and so, but a lot of times when you do that, the fish will see the flies jump and they'll come over and investigate, and that's kind of what exactly happened. I mended it, and this is a nice cut. This is a good 12-inch fish, maybe. Yeah, it's probably about 12. These for cuts in here, these 12-inch fish, they feel bigger than they are a little bit, just because they're in good shape. They're well built, good shape, muscular. They fight good, so they usually feel like they're about an inch bigger. So this is another pretty fish. He hit Chironomid. That's what they've been hitting this morning, is the Chironomid. So. This is a pretty fish, very colorful. This fish might go 13. Yeah, oh yeah, he's nice. He's a nice fish. So generally in this lake, the cuts are 11 to 14 inches. I usually catch. If things are going well, I usually catch a lot of 12 to 13 inch fish, and I may get a couple that hit 14, but come on, buddy. They're very spry fish, and he just won't let me show them to you. There you go. Real pretty cut. There we go. Back you go. All right, very next cast, I got another one. This is interesting. I fished this area a couple weeks ago, and I caught a couple fish, but I didn't do all that well. It's beautiful water. It's nice, and it drops off real nice over here. And I didn't do real well. Today it's a much better start over here, and one of the things that I did differently today is I had questions about whether I was getting the flies deep enough. When you're fishing nymphs under an indicator, the bottom fly needs to be within 1 to 2 feet of the bottom. And normally, you know, if you're float tubing, you just, you know, you paddle out, you put your weight on the hook, your little hot spot, and then drop it, and you can set, it's pretty easy to set that way. But when you're not in a tube and you're casting out from shore, if it drops off, it can really be misleading, and you may not be getting them deep enough. And so what I did today is I brought my iBobber in, which is it's an electronic fish finder, but I really use it mainly for depth. And I brought that in, and and I noticed, I set them. I've got the flies set deeper than I did a couple weeks ago. Boy, he really messed up my leader too. Wow. He hit. Looks like what did he hit? Oh, he hit the chironomid. But he made a shambles of my leader, so that's going to be some work. Okay, come on, buddy. Actually, nope, he hit the dial balk, but the bottom fly got tangled. Alright, so he's 11 inches or so, fat 11 inches. Yep, back you go. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but all of a sudden there's a bunch of sipping rises right in front of me. I keep missing fish, so the fishing's good, the catching not so good, but I moved the indicator up about a foot because of kind of where I'm fishing in the depths there, and I just when I was turning the camera on, I had one pull under and I struck too late and missed him. So okay. So earlier I've been seeing some Callibaetis duns, but I see over here right off to my right the ubiquitous cinnamon ant, which you usually start to see in late August and early September, and I'm seeing one on the water over here, and I may try my ant here a little bit later. Well, there's been a little bit of a lull, not because of the fish, but because of me. Because I've been, I guess, I don't know, sloppy or whatever, but I got another one. And he hit the dial balk. And he is not at all happy. Well, good news is he unhooked himself. Alright. Well, more or less he did. Alright. There you go, little cut. Alright, very next cast I got another one here. Again, mending the line, and as soon as the indicator moved, the fish took it. Fish are being really aggressive this morning. It seems like this happens in this lake a lot. Another cut. Pretty cut. Nice cut. This would be my 6th one. I think I've been fishing for about an hour and a half, something like that. And he's a nice fish. He's all right. Very colorful. And he's making a mess of my leader again. Oh my goodness, he is. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. He hit the dial buck. Boy, he's a colorful fat fish. Wow. Real pretty. Wow. Gorgeous. The cuts in this lake, I like west slopes anyway, but these west slopes they're unusually pretty. They have a lot of crimson on their side. And boy, what's going on here? This fish. Come on, bud, let me get the hook out here. Okay, here we go. Pretty cut. Pretty, very pretty cut. All right, back you go. Interesting day. A lot of rises out there. A lot of rises. Quiet, flat water. It's been kind of challenging a little bit. I've caught and released 6, I think. Lost several others, but a lot of fish, a lot of surface activity out there. Nice cutthroat. So it's almost 2 p.m. and I am telling you, I have had a terrible time with knots today. I mean, I just had to re-rig because that last fish, the leader, it would have taken me all day, and maybe even then I couldn't have got it out. So it has just been, I've had a lot of knots today. I've never seen anything like it. I've caught and released 7 fish. I actually have my Echo Lago rod rigged up with with a floating line and an ant. It's over on the shore there. I had caught a fish out here, and there's one messing with the flies just here a second ago. I caught one right out here. Again, what I've learned today is the previous times, I don't think in this area I had my indicator or my indicator set high enough. This out here, when I threw the eye bobber out here a little bit ago, it was 9.5 feet. Right where the indicator is right now is about 9.5 feet. So there's a pretty good drop off there. And when you're fishing nymphs under an indicator, the depth is absolutely critical. You don't have those flies close to the bottom, you're not gonna get takes. So pretty interesting. And I've had 2 hits here on the 2 grabs. So we'll see. Other than that, it hasn't been a bad day. The action's been pretty good. Fish, holy cow, that's a big trout. Wow, there's a big old bull trout right there. Wow! That guy is about 19 inches. Wow. And he thinks he can't be caught. He's probably right. So just after I turned the camera off, I mean right after I turned the camera off, I got a fish. So this will be my 8th one. This is a nice lake. I haven't come to this lake, until a few weeks ago. I always kind of discounted it. Thought it was too accessible. Thought there'd be too many people, and didn't know, didn't have a real good feel for how it fished. It's not really stocked. It's all self-sustaining, and this is one of those lakes. It's a lot of fun. They're not the hugest fish unless you catch a bull, but they're well-built cuts, and it's a lake that's a lot of fun. All right. So I think he hit the Dal Bach. I think he did. I hope he did. Because I don't know where my Chironomid's at. Might just be me, but it's probably not. The Chironomid's gone. Lovely. All right. It's my 8th one. There we go. This is crazy. Fish rising all over the place out here. Every once in a while I'm seeing a big old bull trout. Pretty cool. So I just re-rigged. I had to re-rig the leader because I broke off the point fly on this last fish. I don't know how that happened, so I just re-rigged, threw it out there. Here in I think a minute, I'm gonna change rods. I'm gonna go over and grab my Lago. It's just right behind me, and I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna try the ant here and see if they'll take that. So I was bringing the fly in, greasing the leader, and a cutthroat grabbed the fly. So this is like, I don't know, 9. He looks to be a decent cut too. He hit the Dal Bach. Nice cut. He's about 13 inches, it looks like. No, this one might go, he might go, this fish, he might go 14 or 15 even. Oh yeah. He's a very nice fish. Just gotta get the fly out here. He's a big old fish. All right, flies out. Boy, he's a nice old fish. Wow. Yeah, he's a good 14. Maybe he might even go 50. He's a nice fish. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh yeah. All right, back you go, bud. All right, I just switched rods and I put the Ant on. And I made a couple of casts, and I just had one nab it. He actually jumped. Looked like a decent fish. So this would be my 10th one if I can get him in. Nice little cut, looks like. Oh yeah, nice cut. Oh, he's a nice cut. This is really I haven't used my Ant very much this year. Oh boy, what a really pretty belly he's got. Wow. Really colorful fish. Wow. Real pretty cut. Wow, look at him. He is just gorgeous. He's nice. He might go, he's definitely 13. He might even go 14. I don't know. All right. All right, pretty fish. Real nice heavy-bodied fish. Wow. He might be my nicest fish of the day. This fish might. He looks like he'll go 15. Wow, that's a pretty fish. That's a nice fish for this lake. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I've certainly caught bigger fish in other lakes, but look at how pretty he is with that belly. Wow. That's a nice fish. For this lake it is. It's a really nice fish. Wow, pretty. Very pretty. Okay. All right, back you go. All right. So, until this year, my normal fly in the high country was the foam ant. That's usually what I use July, August, September. And I just haven't used it this year. I've been doing so good on the hanging nymphs under an indicator that I really haven't used it. So I'm counting time. I'm gonna have to pack up and head out here before long. So if you, oh, there's a fish. He's right in the vicinity of my aunt. We'll see what he does. Ah, lost him. Well, I've lost a couple of fish, and I've lost a couple, and looks like I got my 11th one here. If I can get him in on the ant. Not as big as the last one, obviously, but all right. Here we go. All right. Back you go. All right, I got another one. So the top water's been, the ant's been working pretty good just here, you know, since I've been using it. Oh, there's a big old bull chasing him. Yeah, big old bull came right in and took a big old swipe at him. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, little cut. And back you go. All right. I need to get out of here. Okay. Another little cut. On the ant. It's tough when they're hooked in the tongue. Oh, there we go. All right. Another pretty fish. All right, back you go. Well, another wonderful day up here. Well, with the exception that it went by too quick. It's about 4:20, so I'm started out. Look at all the fish rising. Oh, it's crazy. I caught and released 13. Spent a lot of the day. Didn't get didn't get to fish all the water I wanted to, but didn't need to. Tried the Ant for, I don't even know if it was a half an hour, and I caught, what, 3 or 4 on the Ant. Yeah, gorgeous day up here. This is the inlet stream here. It's quite cold. This lake, you know, it's only about 7,700 feet, but it's quite cold. The water is, so I've got to cross this. But no, I'm headed out. This is a fine lake. It's become one of my favorites. Again, it's not the biggest fish, but you know, nice 11 to 14 inch muscular cutthroats, and you never know if you're going to catch a bull in here. You know, I see them every time I'm in here. So, all right, it's 4:25 p.m. Monday, August 28th. Upper Double Lake, departing shot.